Hello, YouTube. All right, here we are.
Here we are.
A little late today.
But we're here. That's the important thing. Hey, Bat Anonymous.
What's going on, man?
Julie Bo, hello.
Julie Bo, Julie Bo. Julie Bo, Bo,
Gina
Julie Bo.
Kreisman. Star Starscream joined. Love that handle. Just saying.
Yeah.
And it's in all caps. Starscream, for real. That's awesome. April King joined. Welcome. Bat Anonymous says, hello, gents. Hello back to you. Uh, just so everybody knows, Bat Anonymous, this space is courtesy Bat Anonymous in part because of his mirror. Just saying. Julie Bo says, hi, my beautiful angel DL and Father D. Hi, Julie Bo. Good to see you.
Hello, Julie Bo.
Yep. Randall Wilson joined. Living the Dream joined. That sounds like an awesome handle. Rain joined. And is that R8 or RB? R RB. My eyes are going bad. RB joined. All right. Good to see everybody. Getting a lot of people joining here right off the bat. Hopefully it stays.
Siggy, how you doing, my love? Good to see you here. She says, hello, Sire and Father T. Or Siggy is here. Welcome, Siggy.
Hi, Siggy. Good to see you. Anonymous, thanks for sharing the live.
Claire, hello to you too, my dear. Welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you all here.
Amelia says hi. Hello, right back at you. Good to see you. Stick around if you want to make some new friends. Claro902 says, I finally caught you guys on while I'm at work. Well, don't get in trouble, but glad you're here as well. Ember McLean fan one says, Father D, hello. Well, hello back to you.
Hello, Bubbles. Amelia, thank you for the roses. You guys are showing up for the first time. You're wondering who the hell we are, what's going on here. Your TikTok just got all blue and vampy. I am DL Mercury, guitar player and vocalist for a vampy cyber metal band, I Bleed Mercury, out of Salt Lake City. Next to me is my dearest of friends, partner in crime for many, many years now, our drummer, and so much more. You may give your confession to Father Demori. We live stream here on TikTok every Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got us for 2 hours. If you're into bands and artists like Manson, Nine Inch Nails, Static X, Rammstein, Sisters of Mercy, Gary Newman, Rob Zombie, and a dash of David Bowie, you will love I Bleed Mercury. You can check us out on all music streaming platforms, including YouTube, where we also simultaneously live stream. Welcome, everyone. We don't do a whole lot of self-promotion here in these live streams. This is about good people hanging out, friends, sharing a few laughs, positivity, and good vibes. As my partner in crime, Father Demori, likes to say,
welcome to your weekend's decompression chamber for those who are back to life's corners, and we diffuse the trolls one conversation at a time.
all right.
Yeah. Batnama says we're gonna be quiet for a while for a few making pulled chicken. Ooh, sounds good. So what do you spice that pulled chicken with, man? Because I'm curious. I'm like kind of in the whole food. I'm not really a foodie, but I do appreciate good food every once in a while. I don't go berserk with it, but when people are making stuff, I sure like to have a conversation about what the recipe is, how they fucking make it. Good shit. Bolo says, "How are you guys? Good. How are you?" And then,
Smoking.
yeah. Amber McLean fan one says, Father D, what's your favorite Shinedown song? I don't know if I have a favorite Shinedown song or if I'm super familiar with what, you know, you're going to have to forgive me. I get like, there's like the whole Spine Shank, Shinedown. There's a lot of those bands that kind of like blur style wise together. So throw some at me and I'll say, yes, I do like that song, or yes, I don't. Um, and we'll kind of like go from there. But sorry, didn't have a quick answer for you.
One of those bands that if somebody pointed out a song on the radio, okay, yeah, I've heard that
I,
song
I
a million
yeah,
times.
yeah, and I'm having a tiny mini loop in my head of a song that I think is a Shinedown song, but I don't want to embarrass myself and like, you know, there was a there was a TikTok clip over the weekend that I was sharing with a few friends, and it was Jack Black talking to Elton John in an interview, and he's like, "Hey, Jack Black is talking." He goes, Elton, I love one of your songs, and I'm really shitty with lyrics, and I forget like lyrics, but I know melodies and I know hooks and stuff. So it's like this song of yours that goes, "Is there in Redford, I don't know bikini." Elton John's like, "What in the fuck?" So as at risk of sounding like that guy, I don't want to like mimic the Shinedown tune that's in my head right now and fucking that up, and no one knows what the fuck I'm talking about anyway because I can't remember enough of it to trigger anybody's memory. So throw some song titles at me and it might trigger something.
Spellbound by Frost. Hello to you too, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, Katie. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Bubble says bite. How's that? I didn't put my heart into it, but be assured I could if I wanted to. Ken says, I thought it was Danny Trejo in the back for a second. I had to double take.
Hey, so Danny Trejo, actually, my dad's a school teacher, and I think he was teaching junior high kids at the time, and they were trying to motivate them not to, and it was like an inner city class, so like these kids are like kind of at-risk youth that you'd qualify them as, right? And he had Danny Trejo come and do a motivational speech for his class. So yeah, that's a pretty good compliment there. I also saw him today in a Star Wars series. Danny Trejo actually was delivering a Rancor to Boba Fett. Thought that was pretty cool.
Wrangles Rancors.
Yeah.
The Gunslinger. Carson, what's going on, man?
Hey, how are you, man? Good to see you.
One in a long list of people I need to catch up with. You mentioned Anthony earlier. He called me like a month ago.
Uh-huh.
And I've been thinking I need to reach out to Anthony.
I'm glad
Carson as well.
Showed up. Yeah, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. How's everything going? Stephen P. 1981 says, you love the sausage foodie fruit. You're so dumb. Oh, my God. So it's like, what's that Poe lyric? Can't talk to a psycho like a normal human being. There you go, Stephen P.
Kat says, have a great day and thank you for existing.
Well, appreciate the appreciation.
Well, it happened like this. Mom and Dad got together one day and, well, they were drunk. I'll stop right there.
Had to been. Else it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. He definitely was not thinking clearly. The decision-making process was compromised.
Compromised your mom.
Oh! Kat, thank you for the roses. Claire says, any plans for Thanksgiving next Thursday? Is that when it is?
Yeah, not really, other than day off.
That tells you the extent of my plans.
Right.
Margarita, what's going on, my dear? She says, hey, buddies, it's so nice to see you, Vampy Studs.
Good to see you.
Thank you, Margarita. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Good to see you here.
I'm encouraged. Some of the trolls are back, so I like that.
Ken, thank you for the follow. Amelia, thank you for the follow.
Ooh, okay, so there's the answer. Ember McLean Fan 1 says, fuzzy monsters and enemies and symptoms of being human. Ooh, those don't trigger any memories, so I feel bad. I don't know if I have a favorite Shinedown song.
Great song title.
Yeah, they got I like those titles. Damn. It's really hard because there's so many great bands that fly by our experience like 1 second after that. I mean, if you go and do a deep dive today in like YouTube or TikTok or wherever, you're going to find more talent than you know what to do with. Small time, big time, doesn't matter. If you go looking for a certain vein, you'll drown. So forgive me that I missed some stuff because I'm always looking and I'm always feel like I'm spread too thin across so many different styles, so many different good bands, and I don't know where to start half the time. I just keep on spitting out. Hey, I heard this. Hey, I heard that. It's great. It's good. It's a good problem to have. More talented musicians that you can listen to that you know what to do with, better than the lack of.
Pseudovision says, hi, you both look chilled. Chilled proper.
Yep. Simon City says hello.
Probably
Simon.
50 degrees in here.
Yeah.
Nurse K, hello to you too, my dear. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. Mm-hmm. Katie says, I missed you. I've been really depressed recently, but you guys light my life. Katie, is an honor that we could be anything resembling a positive force in your life.
Absolutely.
That's what we strive to do with these live streams.
And Carl Rollo, thank you for the rose, and good to see you. It's been a minute. Glad you're back.
Nurse K, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the roses, Carl Rollo. Amber McLean fan has a question.
Okay. Amber McLean fan one says, Father D, what's one female lead singer is your favorite you support? Okay. This is an easy answer for me as far as overall. There's, I mean, I could cherry pick a song and say, God, I love this song, I love what she does here, but they don't do it consistently, so I can't like love that singer consistently because the rest of the stuff is kind of bland or forced commercial or whatever you want to say. But
Seatbelt.
Yeah, consistently, Toby from Snake River Conspiracy, also from Mojave Phone Booth. That 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 female vocalist is the most versatile and or consistent with how powerful and versatile her voice is. Then there's like not one hit wonders, but one time shows. Like you get this, oh man, it's like this unreal channeling of where the fuck did that come from and why isn't it in the rest of your music? This band called Nostalgia from Russia. The song is called "Who You Talking to, Man," and it's from John Wick soundtrack. God, really listen to her voice throughout the song. You will trip the fuck out. She's great. Another singer of that, where the fuck did that come from and why is it in the rest of it, is the singer for Flyleaf. There's a song called "I'm So Sick." Listen to that one too. So hopefully that answers your question in detail. I do like also for consistency, OTEP singer. She's great too. Very, very consistent. She gets a little on her high horse sometimes when she wants to like trauma dump. Gets a little old, but when she just like goes to punch out a concise, really well thought message, she can knock one out, and you can feel it when she sings. So those are my answers for that.
Carson Driscoll, the gunslinger, says playing a show soon. If you guys want to get boogie, let me know.
Yeah, where? Tell us where. We'll fucking go. We'll go. I'll go if I can hang out if I'm not driving truck to support you, man, for sure, for fucking sure, in a heartbeat if I can get up there.
You got it, man.
Yeah.
Amelia, Texas girl, says, hello, DL. I've missed seeing you. Good to see you again. Likewise, Amelia, Texas girl. How are you doing? Hope life is treating you well. Hope you're treating life well. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. Good to see you here. Chronicles of Chaotic Kitty. Thank you for the follow. I love your
the handle's awesome.
Roxy Mo says, I'm here today. Flew out my mind. I've been watching a vampire show all day.
Well,
what is it?
Here. Glad you're here, though. And yeah, and what you're watching?
Amelia, Texas girl. Thank you for the roses. Kat says, I've been trying to reach you about your Fangs extended warranty.
Hey, that's funny. So, I mean, it definitely comes with an insurance policy, right? The unsolicited gift, it's the gift that keeps on giving, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way that they put that.
Well done, Kat. Kim Kai, good to see you here, my dear. She says, hello, beautiful souls. I've been MIA, as you know, dealing with some heavy things. I'm okay.
Ooh, well, I hope you're going to pull through whatever you're dealing with. And I apologize if I am ignorant of what you're going through. So hopefully, just, oh, well, here it goes. Let's see. She says, had a loss suddenly and got very sick, son in a car wreck, etc. But things are looking up. Jesus. I hope your son's okay. I hope he wasn't hurt too bad, and if he is, then I hope he's healing as fast as possible. Jesus, Kim, I'm so sorry to hear all the misfortune, and hope that you can pull through.
Kim Kai, if you ever need to chat, reach out. Let me know. And of course, you have the support of everybody in the coven in the private Discord as well. If anybody wishes to join the Discord, you can send me or Teach a DM here on TikTok, and we'll get you set up with a link. Raven Lily Wolf, thank you for the share. I actually made that. That's surprising. That guy, 1010, so lost in their delusion of being a fictional entity that man made up, that is literally pathetic. And yet here you are, probably in your parents' basement, right? Here, let's check out the... So we're LARPing as vampires, and you're LARPing as a middle-aged, sexless virgin. Well done. We approve. Raven Lily Wolf. Lily? Is that Lily? Raven Lily Wolf. Thank you for the fire, in any case.
Let's skip that one. Just pass. Hard pass.
Lauren Katz, how you doing? Good to see you here, my dear. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Raven Lily Wolf says, hello again. Catterday from Texas.
I like that.
That's right, it is Catterday. I'm sure Instagram is just plastered with Catterday posts. Carl Rollo, thank you for the roses. Our Bad Cat, thank you for the roses. Lauren Katz, thank you for the chill. Passy Brat says, hey. Hey. MJ St. Lawrence, good to see you here, my dear. It's been a minute. She says, hey, guys.
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you, MJ. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Carl Rollo says, yeah, I've been away for a bit, but now it's on. How are you doing, Kindred?
Good to see you, man.
Probably better than I deserve. I know I say that a lot. It's
there,
true.
Didn't he have music that he was doing too? How's the music coming?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Let us know.
Sassy Brat says, I just got up. And here we are, a sight for sore eyes. Welcome to the land of the unliving. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Good to see you here on this Saturday. MJ says, been a while since I've seen you guys. What you been up to, MJ? What's going on with you? Ember McLean fan says, Father D, Lizzie Hale, I support her vocal range.
I have to pay my respects to her too. Yes, she's a good vocalist. Oh, there is Ash Costello from New Year's Day, really good too. And the new singer for Arch Enemy. She used to be the singer for The Agonist. Don't remember her name, but she's great too. She's like a female Randy Blythe from Lamb of God. Very good vocalist.
Katie says, who you talking to? Your mom. Andrew Wishmaster says, hello from Wales in the UK. Hey. Hello, Andrew. Welcome. Pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, good to see you.
Roxy Mo says, hope I'm not too late. Nope, barely a half hour in.
Yep, better late than never. Good to see you.
MJ says, I've been sick. Glad I caught you guys. I hope you are on the mend.
I'll be right back, my friend.
Hope you're feeling better. Yeah.
Go take a little break. I'll be back.
What? Our dear Shayla says, hello, puppets. At least that's how I heard it in my head. Roxy Mo says, the vampire show I've been watching is called Young Dracula. It was something I watched as a kid. I have never heard of that movie. It must have flown under my radar. Roxy Mo says, I wanted a throwback. I love throwbacks. Ember McLean fan says, I'm here to pay your Fang bill. It's pricey. Muy caro. Kim Kai says, my son is physically okay. Yes, his car was totaled. He was very fortunate to make it out okay. Kim Kai, I am so relieved to hear that. If it's something that has to happen, I'd much rather it be the car than the person. Very grateful for that. Mr. Scott Elliott with Chernobyl Studios, or I should say now Chernobyl Audio. Scott, congratulations on, I don't know what to call it, kind of life promoting you into the next level. Scott says, "What's up, homies? Cheers from Hertz." Scott, good to see you, my friend. I am just getting ready after one delay after another, getting ready to lay down some guitar tracks for you. Just so everyone has context, Scott Elliott mixed and mastered our first single, Resist, which you can find on all streaming platforms, and our YouTube channel, which is I Bleed Mercury Official on YouTube. And aside from being an incredibly talented musician, guitar player, songwriter, and sound engineer, he's also a wonderful guy. So
Wonderful guy.
we got Scott Elliott in the house with Chernobyl Audio.
Oh, hey, good to see you, Scott.
And now with Hertz Studios in Germany, where tons of huge metal bands have recorded, and who will almost certainly, Murphy willing, mix and master our next single. And Scott, we'll have to get all three of us, especially you and this gentleman, on a video powwow and kind of hash out the direction of where things are going to go.
Look forward to it.
Raven Lilywolf says, haha, always love the trolls. Lily, yes. Poor bastards. I mean, imagine having nothing better to do. Even staring at the wall, eating a taco, going out and getting an ice cream cone implies a more full, meaningful life than sitting on TikTok trying and miserably failing to troll people. And if you're going to do it, do something about your profile pic. Because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right to your profile pic and I'm going to...
Well, so you know it's coming.
Turn you into hamburger.
Because they're so courageous, they hide behind generic handles like that dude, Guy, Milton, Wade, douchebag 10. I mean, it's, not their real handle in anywhere else that they've ever been in. It's just totally anonymous.
Yeah,
let's fire at you so we're told cell soldier douchebag that can't ever get fired back at.
Yeah,
cowards.
By necessity, they have to operate from the shadows.
They're just pansies.
Spellbound by Frost says, having a neurologist appointment on Monday, listening to you guys is calming.
Oh, see, so that negates all the whole troll crap. I don't give a fucking damn. I'll go through 100 trolls to help somebody or hear something like that.
Yep.
Any day of the week.
Katie, thank you for the wall of hearts. Staring at a wall of hearts.
I'm much better than you.
Okay, stop. It'll get stuck in my head now. Fuck. Of course, that was my fault.
Lonely heart. Doom 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 doom.
Stop!
Doom doom.
Roximo says, Father D shades are so cool. I need a link for some in red. It might be Black Friday, but all I'm thinking is red.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
Blue Eye Beach Girl, it's been a minute with you, my dear. How are you doing? She says, greetings, sire, Father Demore, my beloved Coven family. Enchanted to see you. Well, likewise, Beach Girl.
Good to see you.
Hope you're having a lovely weekend.
Mordecai says, hello from upstate New York. Good to see you. Stick around. Good to have you.
Welcome to the live stream, Mordecai. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday.
Yeah.
It's vampy and Halloweeny.
Yikes.
Here, every Saturday. Carl Rolla says the distribution company has messed up as 2 singles planned for release today, but nothing so far.
Oh, well, that's awesome, isn't it? Um, the way that you said here um, reminded me of Blitz. I hate being here. Like the way he says that. The That's the you know I don't like pumping gas. Do you hate to wait song? I hate being here.
And implicit in that, the subtext is here with all of you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the way that he he so masterfully diaphragm. It's a diaphragm-induced two-syllable word that's supposed to be one syllable. The word is here, and he says here. You know, it's he just cannot stomach that he has to be forced to be here. He has no really. I mean, the next lyric is I hate having my back against the wall. Yeah. Well, what is it? I hate people that make you feel small. I hate having my back against the wall. You know, I hate being talked down to.
No other real viable options.
Yeah, because I mean, what I imagine is like, you know, a small town guy that can't get out because he doesn't have the money to move. So he has to be a gas station attendant back in the day when there was gas station attendants, and that's all he could do. And then people give him shit for it because that's his only option. And that's not all he can be, but that was the extent of his opportunities in life. But that doesn't mean you're a fucking moron. I there's a there is a talent pool of people out there that are working below their talent level. They haven't been given their chance to show their talent, and they have to make ends meet, so they do mundane jobs. It's just a sad but true fact of the human condition, and so that song speaks to it. Anyway, that whole way that you said here just triggered that memory. So,
Mama Christie, no worries, my dear. Not really too late at all. We're just a half hour in. Good to see you here. Kim Kai says, I'm grateful. I'm trying to get out of my antisocial funk.
We were just talking about antisocial funk, so hopefully we didn't plunge deeper into it.
Carl Rollo says, planned a live party and everything for tonight, but I guess it'll be a preview party instead.
What happened to the live party?
Well, probably that production company screwing shit up.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Carl, man. It sucks. But hope it goes well, the rest of the remnants of whatever you had planned, man. Good as it can go.
You'll find deeper in the journey many people who laugh in the face of competence. Heather says, hey guys, hello Heather, good to see you here, my dear. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday.
Yeah.
Chernobyl Audio says, would love to work again.
Oh, awesome.
I remember our first, we had emailed back and forth quite a bit, and our first conversation, like 2.5 hours, just aligned on everything.
Oh, you and Scott?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Good dude. And hell of a guitar player, hell of a songwriter.
Cool.
Carl Rollo says, if I ever come over the sea, I would love to make a short vamp movie with you guys in 90s style.
Hey, I'd be all for that. What was it?
Sign me up.
What was it? What was the movie? Fucking butchering the title. It was like Vampire 2000. You remember that?
Dracula 2000.
Dracula 2000. Kind of like that, yeah? Yeah, let's do that. Vampire 2000.
That had one really good line in it. We are so much more than our names. Yeah. Melinda, what's going on, Melinda? Good to see you here again. She says, hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, Melinda. Great to see you here. Hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. Inachu Ikimasho says, actors from Hellraiser, Skinny Puppy fans?
Yes. So I love their song Warlock, one of my favorites. But I remember listening to, it isn't Too Dark Park, is it? Am I fucking up that title for some?
Well, that is one of their.
For a Gary Newman. Is that one of their albums, or am I thinking of a Gary Newman?
No, it is. No.
So we listened to that when we were kids, playing games and shit, and that would be the ambiance music we played to it. And oh man, did it deliver? So yeah, I do think they kind of meander to sometimes in their songwriting, but once in a while they knock out these freaking gems that I cannot dispute. And Warlock is one of them. Yeah, I do like those guys.
That Anonymous, shedding a little light on the troll, says, I am too cool for you, so I'm going to try and make fun of you.
That's right. That is all it's about.
Blue Eye Beach Girl says, just been busy, Sarah. My husband and I were volunteering for the local high school band competition.
Oh, cool.
That is super cool.
Yeah, how did that go?
What a world it would be if we all just spent a little more time volunteering our time, energy, resources, whatever, seeing to the welfare of another human being.
Right.
But unfortunately, the order of the day, at least in this country, is
me too, me first, and the gimmies.
Yeah, and keeping your torches lit and your pitchfork sharp for whatever noble social political crusade is in fashion at the moment.
In fashion, yeah, good term.
Brett Haley says, did he really just snort around in the Matrix like we didn't see and hear it? Yes.
Yeah. Now what?
Katie says, DL, I need a bite. My bites are actually very gentle and careful and ridiculously selective. Simon says, 34 minutes in and the trolls are one thing, but the simp sessions. Comes with the territory, I guess. Teej is in the house. She says, hey.
Hi, sweetheart. Good to see you.
Hello, my dear. Spellbound by Frost says it's almost midnight here in Finland. What time is it there? It is almost 2:40 p.m.
Finland in the house. Good to see somebody from Finland. That's awesome.
Leo McCoy, thank you for the follow. Carl Rollo, thank you for the big love, my friend. Leo McCoy says, love your fangs. Where'd you get them? It's hard for me to find the double fang. They were given to me unsolicited, but I got them anyway, so here they are. Shaquille Oatmeal.
Hey, just for the creativity.
Says hello.
Yeah, hi. Good to
and
see you.
Vampy Becky immediately thereafter says hello.
Hi.
Hello, Vampy Becky. Good to see you here. Venomous Lucrezia says, hey, Blue. Hello, Venomous. Good to see you here. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Venomous says, do we get to meet your GF again anytime soon? Talking about probably Teach.
If she's talking about my girlfriend, I hope so. Coming back in a few months.
Relatively soon.
Yeah, in a few months. For her birthday. So, yeah. Trying to get it back.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Julie Bo, thank you for the hearts. Simon says 3.
3.
3. What? Did I do that right?
Yeah, you'd have to ask the experts. I'm sure they're gonna grill us like rakes over the coals. Your British accent sucks.
Grill us like
bangers
and mash.
Yeah, don't care.
Wired Guy TV says, OMG, are those teeth real? Indeed, they are.
OMG. Real pain in the ass.
Princess Pineapple says, hey.
How you doing?
Hello, Princess Pineapple. She says, where are y'all located? Salt Lake City at the moment.
Station ID time. If we'll get questions like that, go ahead and let it rip.
So yeah, if you guys are showing up for the first time wondering what the hell is going on here, my TikTok got all blue and vampy all of a sudden. I am DL Mercury, guitar player and vocalist for vampy cyber metal band I Bleed Mercury out of Salt Lake City. Next to me is my partner in crime, dearest of friends of many years, our drummer, and so much more than that. you may give your confession to Father Demori. We live stream here on TikTok every Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got us for 2 hours. If you're into bands and artists like Manson, Nine Inch Nails, Static X, Rammstein, Sisters of Mercy, Gary Newman, Rob Zombie, and a dash of David Bowie, you will love I Bleed Mercury. You can check out our music on all streaming platforms, including YouTube, where we also simultaneously live stream. And there you have it.
Yep.
Carl Rolla says, I bet when you look in the mirror, nothing is as beautiful. I hope I'm not that pretentious.
That's a very generous assumption, but and a very like sneak attack compliment. That was way cool for you to imply that. But
that wasn't a loaded question. That was a loaded compliment.
Well, and I mean, you know, that's not for any. I mean, I'm not going to say whether or not that's a reality. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. This beholder doesn't look at myself in that way. You know what I mean?
I
just try and like keep my appearance from offending. That's all I try and do.
My guess is it's just a guess. Most people probably think they're average. I certainly think I'm average. I've had
ditto.
I've had women that I would rate as 10s think that I was very average. I've had women that I would rate as 10s think that I was attractive. I have never been able to pin it down. I'm just a man, as Mike Patton would say.
Right.
Teej says, what's poppin'?
What isn't poppin'?
Mary Poppins. I don't know why I just thought of that. I thought it and I said it.
Because of a British girl asking you what's poppin'.
My throat is very gritty. I gotta stop eating dirt. I keep. I don't know. I just eating dirt.
Yeah, right. People think it's good for roughage, but it ain't.
Venomous says, would you ever grow the other side of your hair out? Well, it's shaved on both sides. Wired Guy, thank you for the roses. Much appreciated. Venomous says, no, DLGF can't, LOL, but can't wait to see Teach too.
Oh, okay. She's talking about Rosie.
Rosie, yep, my Rosie. Teach says, you did it right. I did it right or you did it right?
I don't know what she means.
Well.
The what? That's exactly what she's talking about, yeah.
Big dumb.
We just answered our own question here on accident because we're that intelligent.
Yeah.
Oh well.
When you accidentally make an intelligent move.
Yeah, it's the only way we can make an intelligent move, I guess.
Maybe I'm the one that laughs in the face of competence. Wired Guy says, OMG, wow.
Wow, back at you.
Wow, 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 wow. It's one of those words that just keeps wow, 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 wow. Dude, what's wrong? Wow, wow, wow. I can't stop. Wow, wow, wow. Help me.
Like frickin' what is that? Jesus Built My Hot Rod fucking song. Who was it? The Butthole Surfers. Wow, 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 wow. Keeps on saying it over and over and over. That's what it reminds me of when you did that.
Venomous says, I love Russell Brand. Haha, bangers and mash.
Oh, yep. You were just saying that.
Teej says, hell.
Yep. Headed there. Looking forward to it.
Carl Rollo, thank you for the musical notes.
Man, tons of them. Wow. Thank you, man. Sure appreciate it.
Wired Guy TV says, we Brits do have quite a bizarre accent.
Well, and so before I was involved with the British gal, I didn't realize there were so many sub accents.
Yeah. Yeah,
there sure are. And they're very distinct. If you pay attention there and you hear them in succession, like, oh yeah, this one's slightly different. This one's clearly different here. If you live from the north, from the south, yeah, it's trippy. Really, you know, and of course we Americans think we do a mishmash of a bunch of the shit we've heard over the movies and miss all of them by doing a conglomeration of one. So yeah, they're all unique in their own way, and anybody doing one well would gravitate towards a a region of Britain to get it accurate.
Wire Guy says, I love the blue vampy look. We are vampires from your dystopian near future cyberpunk universe. Wired Guy says, must check out the website.
Please do.
The website needs a lot of help. I have somebody that will be assisting in that regard in the near future. That's ibleedmercury.com. Just very basic, not a great website, but you can connect with us on all social media platforms. Katie says, sorry, I don't want to be negative. Then don't. Easier said than done, right? But please, may I have some kind words? You guys always cheer me up. Katie, we are happy to, as always, to shower you with affection and appreciation.
Yeah,
and
anybody in the live that could also assist in that, give her some encouragement, please do.
Princess Pineapple says, oh, nice, I'm in. For the Discord, is that what you're referring to?
Hey, welcome.
If you guys wish to join, send me or Teach a DM here on TikTok, and we'll send you a link, and you can join the I Bleed Mercury Coven. Julie Bo says, I'll be sending your presents next week, and both you and Father D have hidden surprises.
Oh, well, thank you, Julie Bo. Holy crap, that's so kind of you.
I am way looking forward to that.
Yeah, I am too.
Wired Guy says, brilliant. We'll check you out. Hope you like what you hear, Wired Guy. Come back and let us know.
Yep.
Dylan says, have you heard of Ludovico Technique? I have. That man has an amazing voice.
I have not.
Ludovico Technique, a reference to Clockwork Orange.
Ooh.
Julie Bo says, hi, Tej and Simon. Hope both you are well. I'm good. Venomous says, Mary Poppins, your mom. Siggy following up with your mom. And Huckleberry.
And Huckleberry Howell.
Hello, Anne. Good to see you here. Hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. Roxy Mo says, guys, I wrote a song today, feeling really good about it. I write lots, but finish none.
I'm so happy for you. Yes, do it. Good job. We're behind you, 100%. Keep writing.
Anne Huckleberry says, how are y'all? I'm doing great, Anne. Hope the very same for you, my dear. Carl Rollo says, I was doing a vampire joke, but I guess you are very humble too, and it's beautiful without ego.
Oh, we must have missed it. Hey, thanks, Carl. We appreciate it, man.
It is probably...
It's probably we're just dumb.
For any sentient being, if you're alive, awake, and aware, you have an ego. And it serves a purpose. It keeps your ass alive. The trick, the issue, something that I have to be aware of is keeping it in check. And being on here on this platform, being bombarded with love and appreciation from people all over the world, asked for advice on life, is to remember that if I know anything at all, it's that I know much less than I think I do. And this platform, everything that we're doing with I Bleed Mercury is just a warm, open invitation to grow my ego to destructive proportions. And it's something I have to always maintain awareness of. And I know you guys will call me out if I get a little too big for my britches, as the really stupid old expression goes.
Yep.
Bat Anonymous says, undisciplined children become undisciplined adults, and they become Karens.
Yep. And
Rachel's and Cindy's. I better stop right there. I'm going to hit on some that we have in the chat.
Excuse me, can I get, you made my coffee already, but can I get it with a little less sprinkles? Can you do it over? Go die.
I said 1 inch from the top.
Die. The heart shape is a little misshapen on the top of my latte. Can you put, ooh, you fucking unreasonable OCD person, go burn yourself.
Got to pull that as a sample off the YouTube video.
Ooh. Yeah, right? God. Oh, I hate
He's
that.
He's a crooner, too. Who would have known?
Yeah.
Who'd have thought? Venomous says, your mom said, wow.
Yes, she did. We did a good job with that one. Yikes.
Country Girl says, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for the follow, Country Girl. She says, how are you? From Ohio here. Country Girl, welcome to the live stream. It is a pleasure to have you here. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday hanging out with us. It's an honor to have you here. Venomous says, if you could live anywhere in the world and live as a vampire, where would you live and why?
Antarctica.
I hate the cold, so you'd be there alone, my friend.
I'm just saying that maybe it'd be, let's see. Where's there hardly any sun? The most dismal. I was just trying to think of the most dismal place on earth to live. Maybe I missed there. Maybe a heavily forested area, maybe the Amazons.
I would not live anywhere.
Canopy, the Amazons. Yeah.
I would travel anonymously, fly under everyone's radar. I would gravitate towards the beach areas, warm tropical beach areas.
Hawaii, then.
Forests, yep.
I go back and take you on hikes up there and teach you how to surf.
Would love that.
I'll be right back again, my friend.
Forests of the Pacific Northwest, maybe the desert, southern deserts, warmer deserts, because I love warm weather. I fucking hate the cold. I can endure it, I just don't like it. Wired Guy says, sounds like heaven to me, the Vamp Blue. My favorite color. Blue is for sure my favorite color. I'm debating on whether or not I want to go take a look at this gorgeous blue 97 Trans Am. But it doesn't have T-tops. Cheryl Foster, what's going on, Cheryl? Good to see you here again. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Pleasure to have you here hanging out with us. Cheryl Foster says, I posted photos of Chief and his pumpkin on the pets page in the Discord. I will go check that out. Chief is such a cute old guy. Rebecca Brunel, thank you for the follow. Beach Girl says, God, I have missed you guys so much. Beach Girl, I have missed you too. I hope life has been treating you well while you've been off living life. Hope you and your husband are doing fantastic. Katie says, can you two please pose quick so that I can take a beautiful screenshot? As soon as Father D comes back, absolutely. Carl Rolo says, don't forget, everyone, you are the reason why the universe is here and why it's beautiful. Agreed, Carl. Thank you. Carl says, hello, gentlemen. Long time no see. I've missed your faces. That's from Chaz Fisher. Chaz, it's been a while. How you been, my friend? I hope you're doing well. What's going on with you? What's going on in your life? Our lovely Tej says, no, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't what? Well. Simon says, when all else fails, just think it could be worse. You could be British. I like to say, yeah, I mean, if we're going to go down that route of, it could always be worse. Here's mine.
Oh, here we go.
Here's mine.
Yeah.
Spiders could have wings. Simon also says, unless you're moving countries.
Facehuggers could be real.
Yeah. Guinness Shepherd says, excuse me, this coffee tastes like coffee. I want my refund.
Oh, yeah, that's the other Karen interpretation that's awesome. Excuse me, my coffee tastes like coffee. I want my refund. Go die.
It was decades ago, but
just go die.
I heard of a customer complaint at a restaurant that her fries tasted like oil.
Give me a fucking break.
They're not baked.
Oh my God.
They don't roll them through dirt so they look dark brown and then serve them to you. They're fried in oil.
Right. Jesus. What the hell?
Carl Rolla says, true, neuropsychology does support that ego is needed for us to be.
Yep. Ego, the id, the superego.
Sheila McPeak, what's going on, Sheila? Good to see you here. She says, hello, DL, Father D. Hope a wonderful Saturday.
Yeah.
Likewise, Sheila, good to see you here, my dear. Our dear Siggy says, I hear that one, Father D. I refuse to go back to jobs in the food service industry.
I mean, geez. I mean, so look, I remember. You know what's funny? Actually ties into where we are right now. So the Lair is ensconced in a place that we've mentioned before is like kind of a hub for a lot of the local Salt Lake bands here. And back in the day when me and this gentleman here were in separate bands, I had a room here, and there was a manager here um, who will remain nameless just to protect the, I wouldn't say innocent, but the
Maintain
but the person
decorum.
but the person who had a lapse at one time, they may be a better person now. So given that possibility, I'm not going to vilify him in his entirety, just in this one act. Okay, but that gentleman, years later, after I had left this place, I was at a McDonald's, and I am in line, and this a person comes and flies in from my right. Fuck all of us, right? We're in line waiting patiently, and people are making orders and shit, and he comes, excuse me, hey, what did I say? What did I say? First, what an ignorant fucking question. What did I say? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Come flying in like that, fucking yell at these people that make fucking minimum wage at best at the time, because this was a few years back before they actually gave a shit about minimum wage. And he comes in yelling. And so I'm already annoyed, and I turn to my right, like, all right, you fucker, I'm gonna let you go for a minute before I do something, because these people have to take his shit, right? But I'm a customer, so I don't have to. So he's all, I went through the drive-thru and I requested fresh fries. Really? Really, you fucking entitled fuck. You, because you come through the fucking drive-thru and say, I want fresh fries, but they're gonna make a special batch for you? This fucking multi-billion-dollar chain is going to stop their operations for your fucking ass coming through. So I let him yell. That just blows my mind. He's yelling. And he's like, did you hear me? Fresh? And of course the girl at the counter is like, I'm sorry, sir. We'll make you a new batch right now. I'm like, hey! They make fucking shit. Treat him with fucking respect and dial your shit back and ask him nice. He turns to me and I'm like, oh fuck, it's the old manager here. And he didn't recognize me, but I didn't break character. I didn't break my
initials BC.
Demeanor. Yeah, my demeanor. I was like, you everybody what I'm saying? Treat him with respect. You get me? And he, oh yeah, could you please make these fresh fries, please? God, the request was still fucking stupid.
Initials BC.
But at least he asked nicely now.
Was his initials the jerk off, the asshole, the cunt? Was his initials BC?
No, his first initial starts with M.
Before my time here, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, people who have to deal with people in the front line in the fast food industry, in the restaurant industry, the service industry, you get people who God, work their whole week and wait so they can yell at somebody. It's like they freaking get a fucking charge out of it, a sick charge out of it. So fuck them assholes.
Chaz Fisher says, and I agree, did we just get Father D's order from Starbucks with that latte?
Maybe. Good to see you again, Chaz.
Bat Anonymous says, no sun in our earth.
Right.
Venomous says, Antarctica would starve, silly. Mama Christie says, Siberia.
Yeah.
Katie says, DL would love to live in a house
made of onions and mantos and only have licorice to eat. Oh man, why is she doing that to you?
I don't know.
She must need some attention.
Did I do or say so? Are you pissed off at me? Do you hate me?
It's just she wants you to talk to her. And what better way to get your attention than throwing all your traumas at you?
We never ignore you, Katie. You don't have to injure me to get my attention. That's not necessary. Better?
And And recenter.
She wanted us to pose for a picture.
I forgot that's cheesy as hell, but I did it. So there.
Carl Rollo, thank you for the running red dude.
It says big love.
Big love. Okay.
Yeah.
Reminded me of the big red monster from the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Oh, cool.
With Marvin the Martian.
Yeah. Big hairy fucking thing, right?
That never talked.
Yeah.
Carl Rollo says, I would want a Earth ship in California.
Ooh. What is an Earth ship? Oh.
Those kind of sub-level houses.
Oh.
The boats.
Oh, okay.
Wired Guy says, same here, hate the cold. Venomous says, doesn't it snow where you live, though?
It's starting to.
It does. Last winter was absolutely awful. Hopefully this winter will not be as bad.
I am not looking forward to driving a rig loaded with steel, iced steel in the canyons. Oh, God. Fuck.
Venomous says, no T-tops is a pass. Somebody mentioned about blue, my favorite color, and I was talking about a blue Trans Am that I was debating on going to take a look at, but it doesn't have T-tops.
My my black one had a T-tops. Remember that? Yeah. I like that, actually.
Carl Rollo says, if you don't know what an Earth ship is, YouTube Garbage Warrior.
Ooh, I'm already intrigued. So I'm like a wastelander at heart, in part, so that sounds like speaking my language. I could be misinterpreting, but it sounds great.
Venomous says, how is your GF? She's doing awesome, works her ass off like we both do. The order of the day, unfortunately, for really all of us, is all work and very little play. And we all know it makes Jack a dull boy.
Chaz says, I'm actually doing great, started a business, and I'm starting to do some traveling to promote it. Chaz.
That's awesome.
Right on, brother.
That is so freaking awesome.
We are behind you in spirit, and hopefully we'll be a freaking positive force wishing you good fortune in that endeavor.
If I am a cheerleader for anything, it's getting your long-term, what I call spiritual health. I'm really just referring to long-term mental, psychological health in order, then getting your money in order, getting financially literate, becoming and learning about capitalism and making it work for you, because the government's not coming to save you. They want you dependent on the trickle of resources that they provide you so that you stay docile. It is possible.
Just well enough to work, and that's it.
It is possible, incredibly difficult, but it can be done through entrepreneurship and getting your money right to enjoy a much more independent life. So, Chaz, it's great to hear you're moving in that direction.
Yeah, man. Take a stab at it.
Beach Girl says, yes, sire, just helping the youth of this world.
Good on you.
Truly noble. If there's any noble causes out there, that would be one of the few that is one of the least popular. If there is no promise of you being able to rationalize and righteously justify hurting another person, that's not a noble crusade. That's that you're going to find advertised in mainstream corporate media. What? No means by which I can justify harming another human being. Not interested.
Yeah, sorry. Pass. Hard pass.
Carl Rollo says, I'm building a AI robot. What would you guys think would be cool to learn it?
How to combat other AIs and to make sure that they defer to human influence instead of go off on their fucking own like they are now and fucking up our shit.
Katie, thank you for the share. Chaz says, thanks for asking, DL. You are most welcome, Chaz. Roxy Mo says, I'd love face huggers to be real. At least then I'd get a hug. Just messing with y'all. Gotcha.
Yes, you did. That was funny shit.
Bat Anonymous says, oh no, nope, can't have that. Spiders with wings will make me never leave the house. Katie says, screenshot, please. We're way behind, so I'm assuming she got the screenshot from our pose.
Oh, cool.
Strike a pose.
Vogue.
You guys remember that?
There's
Beach
nothing
Girl says high school band competition has kept me and Hubs busy this summer and fall. We enjoyed it.
Right on.
Wire Guy says I once cornered a spider and it raised itself up on its back legs. Yes, defensive position.
They do that.
Wonder what species it was. Some are more aggressive than others, like the OBT, orange bitey thing.
Orange bite.
What? That I think that is a pokey, Poecilotheria.
Orange bitey thing.
Yeah.
Is that a meme or something that you just used?
No, it's the name of a old world tarantula. There's old world and new world. New world are slow moving and generally docile. Old world are lightning fast and will fuck you up. That's an OBT.
Okay.
Orange bitey thing. Super aggressive. What they call a medically significant bite.
I had a similar experience with one of my I would call moderately significant phobias. Only I don't know if you call it a phobia. If you're afraid of something that can kill you, is that a phobia or is that just wise? So I'm not wanting to be found in the fucking ocean with the man-eating shark. That would send me into a panic. Seeing that fin come my way. I do not like the sound of a rattlesnake that I can't see because a split second, if there's a strike that I feel on my ankle and I'm nowhere near a hospital, I might not make it. That's a healthy fear, I think, instead of a phobia. And then the one I was going to cite, because you showed me the OBT, is, in movies they show scorpions, right? And there's always these big black African scorpions that are moving like really slow because they shot them full of nitrous before they had them in the movie, so they're like moving like like this,
all fucked up,
real slow, right? So when I was in southern Utah camping with a buddy, we overturned a rock and all of a sudden I saw something moving. Like, oh shit! It's one of those not big black ones. It's the smaller
yellow,
beige yellow scorpion. That's just this. It's sitting there on its legs and it's got its tail like hooked up, right? And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm thinking, okay, we got to smash this thing. So we grab a stick and we're just getting over it and we're just hovering over it, right? Making sure that by the time we try to strike it, it's just going to get smashed, right? That thing, that tail is like fast as fuck. We tried to smash it. It was like sidestepped. I was like, it fucked my head up. It fucked my head up. Like, these things are fucking fast.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So when you told me that you showed the difference between OBTs and the slower ones, real life experience with that thing scared the fuck out of me. Killed it, but we missed a few times. Got nervous, thinking it was going to come our way, and I could feel through the board that tail striking.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus! It was like they say, hypodermic needle hitting that thing.
There's videos on YouTube of old world tarantulas in a defensive posture, and when you see them move, I mean, it's like they teleport. They move so fast.
Yeah.
Roxy Mo says, if ego makes me a survivalist, then call me Lara Croft. Hold up that mirror. Cheryl Foster says, I had 3 surgeries on my left ankle on December 8th. What a way to end the year.
Cheryl, did you break your ankle or something? What happened? Wasn't she just getting her certifications and being an animal trainer and all that? Or am I thinking of somebody else? That's her in chief, right?
Yeah.
So what the hell happened? What did we miss?
Yeah.
I don't remember anything.
What's the reason for the surgery? I mean, we don't want to get into anyone's medical history, but
well, I mean, we're concerned because you brought it up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I just feel guilty if I don't know that I've been amiss in like catching comments or somebody's well-being in these lives. I just don't remember anything mentioned before what happened to your ankle. So please enlighten us.
Brandy Bailey, thank you for the follow. Guinness Shepherd says your delivery when telling a story is fire. Katie says, oh my God, Padre shouting and swearing is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Simon says, 10 days with the wife and mama, the OGs. Heather says, my daughter works in fast food right now, and I told her that she better never let anyone talk down to her.
That's absolutely right. Fuck that shit.
Carl Rollo, thank you for the big love. Christine of is it Vrablich says, OMG, I'm finally catching you guys. Love you so much. Thank you, Christine, and thank you for the gifts, my dear. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I hope you're doing better. I haven't seen. I remember she was in our lives months ago, and it's good to see you. I'm glad you're. I hope you're doing better. Hope you're okay. It's good to see you.
Thank you, Christine, for the kind words. Truly appreciate it.
Yeah, she was going through some rough times last time we talked to her, so I hope you're doing okay.
Fat Anonymous says, big red thing on Bugs Bunny was Gossamer.
Oh, okay.
And Pat Anonymous would know that.
Yeah.
He is just got a broad range of knowledge.
Yep.
Or he Googled it. Did you Google it? It's okay if you did. Guinness Shepherd says, I don't much like black licorice either, although someone made me an absinthe I didn't hate.
Yeah, absinthe does have a licorice taste to it, doesn't it?
Christine Brablich, thank you for the hearts, my dear. Truly appreciate the support. Katie says, DL, you know I love you, just like to be cheeky sometimes, and I'm a wind-up merchant. That is a good way to put it. That's accurate. That tracks. Teach says, I am very stressed.
Why? Don't be stressed.
Teach, what's going on? I'll reach out to you after the live stream. Katie says, I wasn't doing it for attention. I just like to joke and prank people.
It was a spot on jab, for sure.
Christine Vrablich, thank you for the roses. Wired Guy says, I agree, capitalism and our government ensure just enough to keep us quiet and docile.
Sad.
My personal, here's a big problem when tossing about nomenclature regarding political ideologies like capitalism, socialism, communism, is that they have been so, through this decades game of telephone, their core meaning is so misunderstood. Deteriorated dramatically. And I think that's most true with capitalism. It's simply free market. People doing with the fruits of their labors what they decide to do with the fruits of their labors without a tyrannical centralized government apparatus stepping into every transaction to insinuate itself because you don't supposedly know how best to spend your money. Anyway, rant over. Abby Young says, hello, guys. Hello, Abby. Good to see you, my dear. How's your Saturday going? Pleasure to have you here hanging out with us. Carl Rollo says, I owned a Mexican red curled hair tarantula.
Kind of looks like some of the ones you showed me.
Yeah, New World tarantula, slow moving, not particularly, all true spiders are venomous, but a bite from one of those is not going to put you in the hospital. Very distinctive look. Dollface Witchery, how you doing, my dear? Good to see you here. Hope you're having an awesome Saturday. How have you been? Haven't seen a whole lot of you on here. Guinness Shepherd says, is there a fog machine going off in there from time to time?
A real simple way to answer that question is...
Don't encourage me. Roxy Mo says, the world's fastest spider rolls itself down desert dunes. The second fastest is the UK's common house spider. Yeah, the first one you mentioned is
the cat
actually...
spider from Iraq?
No, and those are solifugids, not venomous. But
it's
ugly as hell. We have them here too.
Well, I thought that they had a venom that numbed someone's...
No, that's bullshit. That's totally... I have no idea how that started, but they're not venomous. They don't inject venom.
Well, I remember So I had a guy that I knew that did a tour in Iraq that said that in front of the Humvee, he could see them skittering
Yeah.
because they'd run across the dunes. So I don't know how quick they were.
Yeah, they are fast. We have them here, but they're much smaller.
He says about the size of your hand.
Yeah.
Like literally the size of your hand.
Yeah, they're freaking huge. But the first one you mentioned, Roxy Mo, is the Sicaria. After Sicario, Assassin. Six-eyed spider. And these are horrors with 8 legs. They dig down into the sand and then jump up and assassinate your ass. Highly venomous. And they roll down a hill. They curl themselves into a ball and roll down a hill.
After you.
Roximo says, runs like a little lightning bolt.
Yikes.
What is that? Demiurge?
Oh, yeah.
Says, industrial is awesome. I love industrial.
I like the handle, too. Yeah.
Anthony has made some incredible industrial music over the years.
Yep.
Like some of the best music I've ever heard, regardless of genre.
That's awesome.
Cheryl Foster says, I retore my ligament. Oh, shit.
Shoot.
And bone fragments, removal, and stretching my calf muscles and ligaments.
Oh, damn.
Cheryl, keep us posted. I hope the surgery goes well. She says, I injured it back in August. I was able to work on it being in a boot and now a brace.
Shoot. Well, I hope you heal.
Yeah, Cheryl, we're pulling for you. Demiurge says, just checked out for first time. Pretty cool.
Thank you. And go back a little bit. She has another comment there.
That was from Carl Rollo to Demiurge.
Okay.
Bat Anonymous says, no Google, just a mountain of useless information. I have that too. Ampullae of Lorenzini. How about that? Those are the sensory organs on the snout of a great white shark. Katie says, I love Teach. We love Teach too.
Yes, I do too.
DB. Okay. Distracted. I love that beat. Christine Vrablich says, I'm hanging in. Your words never left me. I'm a warrior. Still go through things. Christine, I am glad that you're surviving, and I'm glad you're here because hopefully the good vibes and positivity that I think we're able to generate in these live streams can uplift you a little bit. I mean, surviving, I guess that's okay, but if we can help lift you up just a little higher, I think that was a good thing. And it's certainly what we strive to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Cat's Beautiful Thing says, hello, my beautiful family. Hello, Cat. Good to see you here. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday.
Yep, good to see you.
Teach says, just moving stuff, just feel deflated.
Oh, the moving stuff, yeah.
Well, Teach, that's part of why I sent you that thing a day or so ago, so that you would know that you have our eternal love and undying support. And it's easy to say, but at some point you got to do, and that's why I sent that to you, is that it's not something we just say. We really do truly love and support you. Cat's Beautiful Thing says, can I climb in anyone's coffin tonight, please? Mine is occupied. Cat's Beautiful Things, giving some love to Teach. This is distracting me. Not badly.
Right.
But it's bad because I'm trying to concentrate on the live stream. That's pretty heavy there.
There'd be worse distractions, that's for sure.
Yeah. We've endured them.
Yes.
Abby Young says, good getting ready to go to dinner for my brother and sister's birthday. Abby, I hope you all have a wonderful time hanging out with your family.
Yep.
For your brother's birthday.
Birthday wishes your way.
Zombie Doll, what's going on, Amber? Good to see you. Demiurge says, you heard of brown recluse. Yes,
yeah.
Loxosceles reclusa.
I watched a guy lose part of his arm to one, yeah. Very
necrotic bite. That'll fuck up your life for a minute.
Took a big chunk out of his forearm.
Teach says, stop talking about spiders. Cat's Beautiful Thing says, I love spiders. I've always thought they were fascinating. That's why I know so much about them. Christine Vrablich says, I've been bitten by brown recluse. It looked like a cigarette burn that necrotized.
Yeah.
Yep, necrotic
Yeah,
bite.
you do that.
Cat's Beautiful Thing says, I had a pet tarantula.
I'm wondering, Christine, if it's scarred. You know what I mean? Because the one that I saw when I got bit on his arm, it did scar. It didn't. I mean, he had a permanent. He looked like it had to be like a. It looks like a permanent divot in his arm because of that bite.
Yeah,
the muscle tissue was just gone.
Yeah, rots away. I had a rose hair, garden variety, Grammostola rosea. Siggy says my dream pet would be an albino Burmese python because I love the scale patterns.
Oh.
Rosie is terrified. This is phobia in the extreme of snakes. And the story behind it is amusing, but it turned into a phobia nonetheless. Teach says, don't even dare get into subject of snakes now, too. Katie says, I'm petrified of spiders, but I will have a boa constrictor around me. Love snakes. Carl Rolla says, I'm going to build an robot that is modeling the movement and look of a jumping spider.
AI robot?
AI robot. There you go. There I go.
There you go.
Yep. Cheryl Foster says, I posted the full information in the Discord chat.
Oh, okay.
William Money Magnet, what's
Hey!
going on, man? Good to see you.
Bill, where the hell you been?
Says, sure, whatever.
Good to have you back. You slightly trolling motherfucker, you. Good to see you.
Yeah, what's going on, William Money Magnet? How you doing, man? I have a feeling William Money Magnet would be a muscle car fan just like we are. I was talking about a Trans Am earlier that I was debating on looking at, but
yeah, the T-top one, the blue one?
no, it doesn't have T-tops, and that's why I'm hesitant because I don't want to get emotional and then be salty later. You know, I really wish this thing had T-tops.
Oh.
It's one of the manuals, but the 4th gen F bodies, the Camaros and Firebird manuals, had a weak as hell 10-bolt rear.
Ooh.
So the automatics are preferable for longevity. Christine Vrablich says, I have 3 bulging discs that are sitting on the nerve causing lack of function to my leg.
Shit. I had a friend that just screwed up his back.
Horrendous pain.
And was telling me that the pain was shooting down his leg. And I'm like, would you fucking go to the hospital? Don't fuck around with that shit.
Yeah.
He said, well, I might go to work tomorrow. No. Fuck no. Absolutely not. Rest up and go see a doctor. What the hell?
Yeah.
Don't fuck around with back pain. When you slip a disc or you have a pinched nerve, don't screw around with that shit. It's not like banging your funny bone, it just goes away.
Get the fuck out of here, you sloppy bitch, and go to the doctor because we really care about you. Bat Anonymous says, would love a snake as a pet. Your mom loves okay.
Oh boy, watch it.
Oh boy, watch it. Christine Ravlich says, yes, your words lifted me up. Absolutely. You are my light in my darkness. Christine, that is an honor. Thank you so much. I love that kind of feedback, and that's why we're here.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
William Money Magnet says, I do bar tricks.
Dude, lay them on us. I can't wait. Oh, my God. Send us a clip.
Yeah.
Send us something. DM us. However you got to do it, man.
Bar tricks
you
are amazing. I would take an hour-long bar trick show over a generic bullshit magic show 10 times out
and
of 10.
from William Money Magnet? Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah.
Sign me up. Cat's Beautiful Thing says, I love Teach. Did she send that twice? Or is that somebody else? Anyway, we love her too. And thank you for sending some kindness her way.
Christine Ravlich says, yes, I have a scar. It's on my stomach.
Oh, shit. That's where it bit her.
Little bastards.
Right.
Demiurge says, y'all have a nice stream.
You have a cool handle, I'll say that.
Absolutely. I
One
love
of my
your
favorite
handle.
One of my favorite Meshuggah songs is called
Demiurge.
Yeah.
Carl Rollo says, this is one of my favorite streams on the internet. Carl, What an honor. Thank you so much, my friend. And thank you for sharing the live stream as well.
Absolutely.
Roxy Mo says it's helping loads because now I don't feel guilty. And
You never should.
And I'm getting hotter. Who knew it was even possible?
Of course it's possible. What are you talking about?
Okay. Just to clarify, hotter as in temperature or
Take it any way you like, bro.
Or not temperature. Katie says, I was in the hospital last year. I have 2 prolapse discs in my sciatic nerve. Had to have an injection.
It's usually like a steroid injection, isn't it? To try and correct that, to try and combat it. So hopefully it helps somehow. It's no joke, that type of pain.
No one new here with no profile pic and no followers says gay vampires. Well, I tell you like this, bro. Why the hell not?
Dude, weak comment.
Yeah.
Weak.
What a sad fuck.
Weak.
Bat Anonymous says, hey, my mom is dead. LOL.
Oh, when you were trying to do the snake as a pet thing.
Mm. Christine Rablich says, I'm seeking a neurologist in December for my back. I'm determined to heal.
We're rooting for you.
And I believe that when you eventually do, it will be partly because you determined that was going to be the reality, that was going to be the outcome. There seems to be a connection there, the mind-reality connection. That's not to say that I'm going to manifest a mountain made out of gold and it's just going to drop in my life. But I will say this, people who have, with great intention, sought and achieved a particular goal or outcome, most likely did not wake up that morning thinking, I should just give up. Why do I even bother?
Right.
These guys are not bad.
Absolutely not.
Chuggy chugs. Katie says, the pain of the nerves pressing on the disc was worse than childbirth. I still have problems with it.
Oh, shoot. Someone got the boot.
Boot!
Yeah.
Yeah. Dylan says, Ludovico Technique. Ever heard of them? I have. Yep. The singer Ludovico Technique. Kind of a dark, gothic singer. Great stuff.
Cool.
Very talented singer. Kristen Rablich says, I had a spinal tap on the L4 to restore my function of my legs. That was fun.
Ooh, it's got to be rough, man, to be able to kind of like power through that one.
Yeah. That's why, guys, I need to remember this too. A kind word can go a long way. Everybody's suffering through something. And it seems to carry a more powerful punch in those moments where maybe you don't want to say a kind word, when things maybe are getting a little heated, because maybe you don't know what that other person's going through. Stepping back, taking a deep breath, and delivering a kind word. Hey, what's going on with you? Are you okay? Or whatever it is, whatever your intuition puts in your mouth can go a long way in. I have found that true more times than I could count, where somebody thanked me for a kind word, especially in those times where maybe I was not thinking of a kind word, and maybe that's one small way we can help the world be a better place. Do. Let's go frolic through the meadow now. I'm sure there's puppies and bunnies and sunshine there.
And rainbows. Hooray.
Let's go. Can you see us frolicking through it?
I'll be right behind you, way behind you. I can see yikes. God, yeah.
Big fucking yikes.
Right.
I did that too well, huh?
Yes, you did.
I do it all the time. I'm always frolicking through the fucking meadow.
All right. Well.
In fact, I cannot wait for this live stream to be done.
So
because I got a
frolic?
fucking meadow waiting for me. And I'm going to frolic through that son of a bitch! Not really. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum, but yeah. Knock yourself out, bro.
You gotta be standing at the edge. Is he okay?
I know it'd be like, just let him get it out. Just let him get it out.
Is he all right? Does he need
He'll be fine. Just let him get it out. Yeah.
You know, DL, we've been talking. We think maybe some therapy might help you. Christine Brablich said, oh, I just read that comment. Roxy Mo says, wait, I hope my comment about losing weight came through. Haha. Out of context, that was funny. Was it you're getting hotter? I think I missed it because the chat snapped to the beginning when somebody got the boot. Bat Anonymous said, oh, what were you?
I was going to say scroll up to where before it got snapped back, and we'll start from there.
We were like 30 comments behind.
Right there. No. Like a snake as a pet. You're lifting me up. Blah blah blah. Keep going. Martrix. I love Teach. Keep going. Y'all have a nice stream. That's to here. Favorite stream on the internet. Oh, we're almost there. Okay, right there from Teach. That's where we're at.
Teach says this is taking a dark turn. That's why I was trying to pull it back up into the meadow.
The frolicking meadow. Yikes. It's like the poppy fields of Wizard of Oz. He's just running through that. And boom, falls over.
Slow motion.
Yeah.
You know, they got the
gauze afterwards.
They got the gauze over the camera for the dreamy, vibe. Like they used to do in dream sequences on soap operas.
Yeah.
That was gauze over the camera. Did you know that? I knew that! I bet you didn't know that. I knew that. You didn't know that. I knew it. Maybe. Who knows? I need to chill a pill and take one. Simon says, on that note, until next week's Simp Sessions, I'm off.
Have a good one, Simon.
Love you, brother. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Bat Anonymous says, I have 4 blown discs, had 2 fractures, and my tailbone was snapped off.
Damn.
Holy hell. I cannot imagine how agonizing that must have been.
Did you get suplexed by...
Tailbone snapped off.
By Jake the Snake Roberts or something? What the hell happened?
I cringe to even imagine that.
Yeah. I injured mine when I was a kid, and I couldn't sit down straight for 3 months.
That's horrible. Bobby Medicine Woman 6 says, back surgery 8 months ago, 3 herniated discs.
Damn.
You
Why
guys
does everybody get their backs
all
fucked up
suffering.
last month? What the hell?
Bat Anonymous says, no chance of surgery, not good enough odds of getting better. Oh, jeez.
Sorry, man.
So I know who I'm going to be thinking of when I think I'm having a bad day.
Right?
Roxy Mo says, wait, I hope my comment about...
Oh, we got that one. So, with spinal tap 1. Oops, high threshold for pain. Go down. Oh, Christine, she has a high threshold for pain. Well, going through what you've gone through, I mean, it's no surprise.
Chenhua, thank you for the follow.
It was like an epidural. What does it go back down? Katie says it was like an epidural injection to sort the pain, but the discs are still not back. Operation maybe. Hope something fixes it. And Christine says, don't forget the dragons. There's always dragons.
Pony Up says, and a unicorn. And vampires. And probably vampire unicorns.
Oh my.
They lure you in with their beauty.
Oh my.
And then they get you.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were a nice unicorn. No, I'm a vampire unicorn, bitch. A vampire unicorn with an attitude.
Right.
It's for the streets.
From the streets.
For the streets, as the kids say.
Yikes.
Teach says DL unhinged. Okay, I will rehinge. Rehinge yourself, sir.
Oh, please, hinge yourself. What the hell?
Claudia says, frolic through what, sire?
That was the unhinging part, I think, is when you were doing the whole skip through the tulips thing.
Or there's some subtext. There's some
you
mom
and Tiny
subtext.
Tim. Ukulele.
Simon says, and Amber left too. Good job. I'm chasing them all away, I guess.
I'm getting a Are we getting a tone from Simon today? What the fuck, man? Huh? What's going on with you?
Rosalie says, hello, sweetie. Hello, Rosalie. Cody White, 409, says, what is the quote of the day?
Uh, no.
One from somebody I can't say I admire, so I will leave their name out of it. But when I first read it, it hit me like a ton of bricks, and I never forgot it. And it is, I'm in love with a memory, an echo from another time, another place. Katie says the pain was so bad I couldn't move on or even use bedpan. I was literally howling in pain.
Oh God, sorry. Damn.
Roximo says frolic.
He was encouraging you.
Mama Christie with time check.
So we got 22 minutes left.
Yep. Rosalie says, how are you, Rosalie? I am probably better than I deserve, my dear. How about yourself? It's been a while since I've seen you here. I hope you're doing well. I just banged my shit on my shit.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. Well, shit.
Shit. SHEEYUT.
2 syllables.
Yep, shit.
Shit. Paige says, I broke my tailbone years ago, and I'm still on meds for it now. Now. Claudia says, well, I'm no longer a barista at Dunkin'. Well, screw them bastards. They don't deserve you. Katie says, I might have to have an operation if the discs don't go back in place. I'm getting pain again.
So, that I hope that they don't have to suffer very much. That's Katie. Oh, that recurring back pain is just no joke. I'm sorry to hear it.
Yeah, truly sorry for the pain you're going through, guys. It seems everybody's suffering. Suffer Saturday. Bobby Medicine Woman 6 says, bad thing. I am allergic to all pain meds. Try that with back surgery. Ugh.
Alternative self-medication routine then. Just saying.
Yeah, that could be.
I'm saying without saying.
That could be a solution. That's up for each person to decide.
I don't want anybody. I mean,
careful with it.
I get really irritated. People are like, well, if there's no other, if you can't do it a certain way, then you just suffer. Fuck that. Say that when you're the one suffering, man.
Christine Bradlich says, thank you so much for the smiles and laughs. I need to go make dinner now.
Oh.
Christine, it is our pleasure, my dear. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful dinner.
Yep.
Our Siggy says, your mom is unhinged. Oh, if only you knew. That woman was the definition of unhinged.
Dismantled.
Completely. Katie says, I'm really scared about if I get that pain again. I'd rather have a baby than that pain.
Jeez.
Katie, I would reach into your life and pluck out the pain in a moment if I could. About all we could do is pull for you and remind you that you're not alone.
You know, that would be really rewarding. Oh, dude. So like someone routinely asks us every few lives, if you had a superpower, what would it be? What would you want it to be? I just thought of one of my votes is to be able to snap my fingers and if someone's in pain, just eliminate it.
Don't touch mine. Ain't getting anywhere near me.
I'm talking about like you're in the middle of agony because you got hit by a car. And you're like, oh fuck, someone help! And you're like, poof, and they're like, oh thank God, you know. They're like they're in that relief mode, like, oh thank you. That would be what I would want.
Mama Christie, thank you for the tropical. What was that? Like a little ecosystem there. That was beautiful.
Yeah. But if you wanted to lie there in pain, I'd let you. I mean, I wouldn't force it on you. I wouldn't force relief on you. So
it's something that you want it more than anything in the moment. Now this is just I can only speak for myself, but the lowest, most painful moments of my life ultimately were, as you would say, grist for the mill of who I would become. And there's a corollary there. How much do I want to monkey with that?
Well, I will. That's just one thought of caution creeped across my brain when you said that. A moderate amount of pain builds somebody, builds character, builds your being, whatever. Right? Uh, Too much pain can be debilitating or uh, madness inducing. So
Well,
careful with that wish.
that story can even play out further beyond that, because I have been in states of pain-induced madness and profound mental illness, but that story was still being written, and in the fullness of time, would ultimately um, be the fodder for changes that had to happen and that I don't regret.
Well,
So
and
it's
but
it's a more difficult question for me than it is for you.
some people don't ever recover from that. And you also had people that were willing to step in and nurture you in a healthy way through that pain.
Yeah, I would be really, like I said, for
You
me,
told me who that
it,
person was.
it's
If
a
for not for him, to
it's a
step
tougher.
in, right?
It's more difficult for me to, yeah, give me all the pain, superpower, alleviating power that you have than probably most people, because in the fullness of time, in retrospect, I saw how those experiences were vital, that there was a nobility and a vitalness there that years later I wouldn't change if I could go back. As crazy as that sounds.
Everybody calls their own shot, man. So
But if somebody's in agony and they're telling you, yeah, dose me up, dose them up. They gave you permission. Carl Rolla says I'm unhinged, off the hook. Get back on the hook. Rehinge, back on the hook. No, I'm kidding. Joker says, why so serious, my guys? Red 40 says, I'm ready to see you guys live in concert.
appreciate the vote of confidence.
Claudia says, nothing wrong with being unhinged. Let Sire be unhinged.
Right, let him frolic if he wants to frolic, man.
Katie says, on a serious note, it's been nothing but serious. You two have once again cheered me up. You don't know how you have changed my life. Thank you, Katie. As I always say, it truly is an honor. Nothing like what I did not expect this. Initially, this was just a band, and we're here to do music, and that was it. And it's become something much more. Bat Anonymous says, my tailbone faced the opposite direction than it should. Best advice I can give anybody is take care of your body. I sure didn't. Wise words. Now, self-destructive behavior is celebrated. Whatever. Clown world. Roxymo says, I appreciate these lives so much, guys. Roxymo, thank you. Christine Brablich says, thank you. Shrimp and asparagus with bow tie pasta, red pepper flakes for some heat. You would not be joining her for dinner.
Yeah, I mean,
Not a fan of oceanic insects.
well, and like I said, it depends on how it's cooked. I can't fault it all, but it plain in its own natural flavors. Yeah, no thanks. You got to dress it up for me.
Mama Christie, thank you. That was Coral, I guess, is the name of that gift. Bat Anonymous says that would be super nice. A nice superpower, Father D.
Well, I mean, it's all it's meant in a. I was more speaking kind of, I guess, not selfishly, but from a self-centered viewpoint of like, what could I tolerate? What would I find rewarding enough as a superpower to continue long term? And that would be one of my that wouldn't bother me. I mean, like flying around beating up assholes would get tedious after a while.
It'd be fun for a while.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it'd get old. Relieving people from agony.
Okay, punch, kick, throw them to the cops.
Yeah.
After a while, you're like,
So
shit.
like I just leave their line bleeding in the dirt. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Their lessons learned, and then they get to drag themselves their own ass to the hospital. But relieving someone's pain, I think would be always rewarding and regenerative, and I think I could do that long term without getting burned out. That's all I meant by that.
Zen Time Treasure says, what do y'all sound like? You can check out our band I Bleed Mercury on all streaming platforms, including YouTube. Our YouTube channel is I Bleed Mercury Official on YouTube. Sheila McPeak says, I hope you have a nice week, guys. Cheer me up. Sheila, always a pleasure to have you here, my dear. I hope you have a wonderful week. Katie says, you two are so gorgeous. Thank you, Katie. Truly appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
Sasha says, hey, yo.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo, Sasha. Carl Rollo says, I have cluster headaches, and once I had real bad toothache at the same time, I had OEVs.
What are OEVs?
I don't know, but that's horrible.
Cluster headaches are bad. I've heard of that.
With a horrible toothache.
That's just nuts. I'd say, well, I've got toothaches now because the Novocaine's are wearing off because I saw the dentist this morning. But OEVs, I'm wondering what that is. This doesn't sound good.
Abraham Lincoln, what's going on?
How's it going?
Good to see you here, my friend. Roxy Mo says, some experiences really do damage, but others harden us. We're all just so unique.
That's true.
The paradox is that I think many of us are less unique than we like to think, but I could be wrong. Bat Anonymous says, I would have been a happier person if I had less pain. Yeah, I can only speak on my own experiences. And in hindsight, I've had to make a lot of shifts and reevaluations of formerly held opinions. And with regard to the principle of unintended consequences, when answering that question that we get better than occasionally, if you could go back in time, what would you do? For me, the answer is very little. And I endured nightmares, waking and sleeping. And knowing what I know now, I would not do anything to change those experiences. And I have a certain amount of pride is not quite the right word, but that was my hell. Those were my experiences. And they played a role in who I am today. Going back in time under the pretense of changing anything supposes that there's something wrong with those experiences or wrong with me. On the surface, that may be true, but on a deeper level, those experiences are mine. They belong to me. They are my property, and I would not change them. They are just fine. And finally, after many years, I am more or less just fine, except when I feel like running off into the meadow.
Well, I will posit this one philosophical proposition. People that go, myself included, go through trauma think that they want to find some kind of meaning to it. As I advance in years, I'm not so sure that that's not just a self-defense mechanism for me, at least. Because for the stronger, grimmer person that I am because I went through that pain, that trauma, yeah, am I stronger? Sure. Am I aware of more things? Sure. Do I feel I might be wiser to certain things? Yeah. Would I rather trade it for being dumb and happy and not going through that and being a person that doesn't have to be strong? Yeah, that has its allure too. Would I rather be a lot farther ahead in life because I never had to have a few of the bottoms that I've had in my life? Of course. So, pain can be an excellent teacher. I remember one of my boxing coaches says pain and humiliation are excellent teachers. He didn't say that they're the best teachers. He said they're excellent teachers. There's a reason why he chose those words, because I'm a firm believer that proper environment, nurturing environment, can make someone grow even more than pain can, depending. That's why they would seclude artists back in the day. Nobles would pay artists to be taken care of and let them thrive on their own devices with nothing to worry about. Now, could their art get lazy because they have no worries? Yeah. Could pain make better art? Sure. But that doesn't mean everybody operates the same. And I don't think that past pain, getting over past pain does not a happy life make. I think that some people can do without it and should do without it if they can.
To be honest, I allow a lot of, um, and I magnify to a degree my darker tendencies when I'm around you. Um, but truthfully, I have a much more, um, overall, a much more joyful life than I've ever had. And I don't think that meshes well in our interaction, so I allow the darkness to come out.
Well, I don't mind it at all. I'm just saying that that you know pain is not the only prescription to a
No, I don't.
aware, happy life.
I don't believe it is. But we're talking about events written in stone in history.
Yeah.
Um,
Now,
I'm not suggesting that we shouldn't seek relief for pain in the moment. Certainly, we should. I am talking about um, how to really come to a reckoning with and a resolution with past horrors
yeah, and
that are unchangeable because we don't have a time machine.
right, and if horrors can slow you down, if we're talking just logically, if certain horrors or traumas can be an impediment to human growth, then the absence of it can also be a propellant to human growth. If logic is being equal, so to wish to not have to go through a trauma is not a weakness on someone's part.
I'm not suggesting it is. I'm talking about events written in stone in history that are unchangeable,
Well, and I'm saying,
for which
and I'm
some
saying, if you had a
resolution must
wish and
be
like
found.
say wish that you could we never dealt with it, you would say I wouldn't wish it away. I'm saying some people would.
Well, and again, I want to reiterate, I can only speak for myself, but I don't, because I have achieved a resolution of those unchangeable things, unchangeable because they happened. I can't go back in time and change them, and I have achieved resolution. There's there's not much time that I spent wishing that things had been different because they're not different. They happen, which makes them unchangeable because I don't have a time machine. I've achieved resolution, so at that point I can step away from them and not even expend thought energy wishing they hadn't. But again, these are just my experiences, and maybe you have an entirely different. I'm not saying you, but people in general have a totally different philosophy. Uh, if you feel that it gets you from point A to point B in the best, most efficient, most unscathed manner, hey, rock and roll.
Well, it just when Van Donovan says, I think I would have been a much happier person if I had less pain. I don't disagree because I mean, I've had experiences in my upbringing where people who were supposed to be looking over me were very cruel to me. And did I gain some level of ability to figure out a situation and read people right quick because there was threats when I was young? Now I know how to like read people in a heartbeat. I know how to in a crisis, I'm great. I can figure out a solution when shit's hitting the fan. I can still act, right? Because I've had to since I was little. However, I'm also crippled from that same experience that gave me those abilities because I have to overanalyze every fucking thing that isn't even a threat. So I'm bogged down by my analytical process, even though it has its benefits, there is drawbacks to it as well. So it's all a balance. There's always pros and cons to anything that's inflicted upon you,
Sure.
and I think that needs to be, at least acknowledged.
Star Matsuda says, "How do I get one?" Get one what, Star? I'm sorry. There's some context there I'm missing. Katie, thank you for the devil horns. Katie says, "I bleed Mercury." Like a declarative statement in the first person. I love that.
Right.
Lee, is that Wilson?
Mm-hmm.
Says, y'all going on tour anytime soon? We get that question a lot, and I mean, definitely we're technically moving in that direction, but it's a ways off. A lot of time, money, energy, resources, personnel, equipment have to be brought to bear, and it's not cheap. But if we can get to that point, I would be all for that.
Yeah.
Christine says, I made homemade soup earlier. Perhaps that's more appealing. Chicken, potatoes, veggies.
Christine, that sounds lovely.
We'll be right over.
That sounds lovely.
You get the small bowl. Just tease it. You know I would probably give you the bigger bowl.
I'd be happy to. If someone made me anything, I'd be happy. Even if it was the other dish. If someone's making something for me, I at least have I think I'd have the at least respect to at least try it.
We've got 2 minutes left in the live stream, guys. I'm going to try to fly through these and catch up with all of you. Wangi says, do bandmate vampires go to jail?
Yes, they do.
Carl Rollo says, open eyes visuals. What was that? Ranch partner. Howdy from Texas. Hello, ranch partner.
Ranch partner.
Bat Anonymous says, this is all part of the book I am trying to write. Working title of humor and self-loathing. You better publish it. You better publish it because awesome. I'm going to read that son of a bitch. Katie says, I like to shout jellyfish. Here's somebody, you're at the mall or...
that comes out of nowhere, you're like, someone's having a bad day.
Yeah. Queen of Foxes says, I'm getting Blade vibes. Yeah, Mr. Eric Brooks, we have an arrangement. He's a cool cat. Bat Anonymous says, my unhappiness has been taken out on others and kept me from advancing in my life. A lot of times that it does
can happen.
For the kind of people who have endured the unique type of challenges that I have, that is a common theme. I have not seen one among us, amongst my little segregated group, who are not abusive to virtually everybody around them in some way. And I spent a great many years using and abusing everyone around me.
But look at us coming right after, though.
I really love you guys. You were so real and helpful.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
It was all worth it
if it can be, yeah.
Yeah, and we've gotten that feedback. So, shit, mission accomplished.
Continue.
We were aiming here, and we were aiming for the mountaintops. Maybe we could get there. We found ourselves on the moon.
Ain't complaining.
Katie says, this live has been one of the best. I love how the topics change and we have a laugh.
I'm glad.
What is that, my friend?
Let's see. CK Ray4?
C-Cray?
Aren't you a little bit old to be playing dress up? Oh, boy.
Aren't you a little bit old to be hanging out on the internet? You should be out in the world, living life, having an ice cream, getting laid.
This isn't
Tacos are amazing.
Dress up. This is me trying out a new look, and I don't care if no one likes it.
Katie says, you two are so great to listen to. I could talk to you all day about everything and anything.
Thank you.
Much appreciated, Katie. Thank you. Roxy Mo says, I think as humans, we're very resourceful, of course. Nurturing is best, but even trauma can be useful.
Amen. Well put, Roxy Mo. Well put.
Time check. We're just about done. I'm going to see if I can zap through all of these real quickly. Carl Rollo, I searched for knowledge all my life and found out that not all are willing or made to know more.
That's true, too.
That I have nothing to add. That's perfect. That's beautiful, and I completely agree. Especially that last sentence. Fucking, I didn't want to get deep. I wanted to try to get to everyone before we wrap things up. I found out that not all are willing or made to know more.
Yep, just don't have it in them.
Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. Carl Rollo says trauma can heal other wounds when time is right. Agreed. And you can be a healer of sorts, helping other people speed their journey to their healing moments of resolution. Braxford Tunnel says, and what, is that not enough?
No, it's not.
Kid Dynamite, thank you for the follow. Trevor, thank you for the follow. Rise Guy, what's going on, Rise Guy?
Hey, good
Hello,
to see
sorry
ya.
I'm coming in late. Yeah, we're getting ready to
At
wrap
least we
up.
got to see you
Yeah.
before we left.
Cal Wayne Jordan, our brother,
Oh,
what's going on?
Another latecomer,
Yeah.
man. Good to see you.
Christine Vrablich says, I've got plenty.
Oh,
of
thank
soup.
you. Yeah, that's awesome.
Katie says, can't wait for next week. Teach says, bye, guys. I love
Bye,
you, Teach. I'll
sweetheart.
reach out to you later. And
Miss
I know
you,
this
miss you.
gentleman will.
Yep, miss you tons.
Trevor says, hello from Colorado.
Hello.
Thank you, Trevor, and thank you for the follow, my friend. Donna Herthel says, have a great evening. We'll catch up with you both tomorrow. Actually, we're just doing Saturdays for now. Raven, you made it, but you made it late. She did an adorable tick. I had messaged her and I said, one in particular was really funny, but gotta get you some sharp teeth. I mean, her face, her features just begging for some white pointy pearlies.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes later, I see one of her TikToks and she has a pair of teeth and they fall out. It was part of the humor of the thing, but it was cool. So funny. Raven says, made it. Tackle hugs. Kapoof. That's the sound of a tackle hug. Kapoof, just so you all know.
Kapoof.
How's everyone? Went to a bunch of kiddie events with my littles. I'm beat. Get you a nice drink, Raven. Put your feet up on the couch and rest. Carl Rolla says, the Malkavian Prince of Sweden wish you beautiful musician brothers. Malkavians from VTM Vampire the Masquerade, one of the vampire clans. Mad Cat says, hello, my favorite people on here, and been depressed, but I am bringing myself out of it. Mad Cats, you know where we're at, and reach out to me or Teach for a link to the Discord. We'd love to have you join the coven. All right. Thank you, everyone. It is time to wrap it up. Love all of yous. Yep. Beautiful people. You're all so amazing. We couldn't do this without your participation and support. If it weren't for you guys, we'd just be two guys talking to ourselves on the internet. So thank you so much. Carl Rollo, our Siggy, Onyx Raven, Rochelle, Tej, Mama Christie, Bat Anonymous. Help me out here.
Cal
Wayne Jordan, William Money Magnet.
Yeah.
All of you wonderful, beautiful people, thank you so much for the kind words, the good vibes, the positivity. It's as uplifting for us as it is for you guys. Absolutely love and adore all of you. Thank you so much for being a part of our world. We will see you next Saturday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Until then, be safe. Know that we love you guys. Stay vampy. All right, YouTube, that does it for us. Thank you all for participating. We'll see you next Saturday.